morning students. With the continuation of the chapter mensuration, exercise 10.1. Now we are in question number 9. In this sheet, find the side of a square whose perimeter is 20 meter. So in this question, they are talking about square. That means it is a square. Its all sides are equal. We know that. So in this square, whose perimeter is 20 meter. That means the total length of the boundary is given. That is equal to how much? 20 meter. And we need to find the what? Side of a square. We need to find side of a square. For that, what is given? Perimeter of a square is given in the question. That is how much? 20 meter. And we know that the perimeter of a square is what? 4 into side. That is equal to 20 meter. So we can find the side by like this. This 4 is multiplied with side. This will go to the denominator of that 20 meter in the other side. That means 4 1s are 4 5s are. How much it is? 5 by 1 means only 5 meter. So we got the side of the square is how much? 5 meter. Therefore we can write the solution like this. The side of a square is how much we got here? 5 meter. Understand students? Good. Now see in question number 10. The perimeter of a regular pentagon is 100 centimeter. How long is its each side? That means what is given in this question? A regular pentagon. What do you mean by pentagon? It has 5 sides. Then it is regular means all the 5 sides are equal. Understand? Say the pentagon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is a pentagon. It is regular means all the sides are equal. So its perimeter is given. What is the perimeter here? 100 centimeter. That means this length plus this length plus this length plus this length plus this length is equal to 100 centimeters. And how long? Its each side. Each side we don't know. Suppose you can take the each side is x. If it is x means this side also x, this side also x, this side also x, and this side also x. So how many x's are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The total sum of these 5 x's is equal to 5x, and that total length is equal to how much? 100 centimeter. So by using the given perimeter, we can find the side. Perimeter of a regular pentagon is given already. How much it is? 100 centimeters. Okay. So being it is a regular pentagon, so that means it will be like this 5 into side. The perimeter is 5 into side, because side plus side plus side plus side plus side is equal to, there are 5 equal sides. 5 into side is equal to how much? 100 centimeters. And already in this diagram we have taken as the side is equal to x. So let you can write the side of a regular pentagon is equal to x centimeter, or you can say x. So in this case 5 into side means it is x is equal to 100 centimeter. And to find x, we can write like this. It will go that side in the denominator. It is 100 by 5 centimeter. So if we simplify it, 5 1s are 5, 5 20s are 100. That means how much we got here? 20 centimeter. So therefore, what is the question here? How long is its each side? So each side of this regular pentagon is how much we got here? 20 centimeter. Therefore, the length of each side of the regular pentagon is, we obtain how much? 20 centimeter. Understand all of you? Now in question number 11, what is this? A piece of string is 30 centimeter long. The length of the string is 30 centimeter long. Now the question is, what will be the length of each side if the string is used to form first a square, in second an equilateral triangle, and in third a regular hexagon. The same string is used to form first a square, then an equilateral triangle, then a regular hexagon. Then we need to find the side of this square and the side of an equilateral triangle, also the side of a regular hexagon. Understand all of you? So we need to find the sides. See in the solution for first question A, they are talking about square. So we can draw a square. Yes, we draw, and we know that all the sides are equal in a square. So all the four sides are equal, and its total length, because this diagram is made by using the string, its total length is how much? 30 centimeter. That means the total length of the string is equal to how much? 30 centimeter, because the same string is used to form a square first. So that means the total length of this diagram, that is square, is equal to how much? 30 centimeter. That means the total perimeter of this figure, that is the square, is equal to 30 centimeter. Understand all of you? So by using this property, we can find the side of this square. So perimeter of a square is equal to how much we can take? 30 centimeter, because the same string is used to form this square. That means this plus this plus this plus this will be equal to 30 centimeter only. That means the perimeter of the square is 30 centimeter. And we know that the perimeter of the square is equal to what? 4 into side. 4 into side. That means the 4 into side should be equal to 30 centimeter. So by this we can find the side easily. How it is? Because 30 centimeter upon 4 centimeter. So this will be equal to, first we can simplify it. 30 by 4, this is 2 2s are, 2 15s are. We got here 15 centimeter by 2. If we divide 15 centimeter by 2, we will get how much? 7.5. 7.5 centimeter. We know that how to divide this 15 centimeter by 2. See, it is 15 divided by 2. So 2 7s are 14. 1 remaining. Here 0, nothing is there, means we can put a point here. For this point we can add 1 0 here. Now it is 10. 2 1s are 10. 2 5s are 10. So in this way we got, what is the length? 7.5 centimeter. That means each side of this square is equal to how much? 7.5 centimeter. Similarly, for the second question, we are going to see B question, that is an equilateral triangle. What do you mean by an equilateral triangle? Whose all sides are equal, and the same string, 30 centimeter length string, used to form this equilateral triangle also. That means the perimeter of this triangle should be equal to how much? 30 centimeter. So in this case also, perimeter of an equilateral triangle is also equal to what? 30 centimeter only, because in this, for all the three questions, the same string is used to form that. So the perimeter of an equilateral triangle is also equal to, in this case also, 30 centimeter. And we know that all the three sides are equal. That means its perimeter is equal to 3 into side is equal to how much? 30 centimeter. Then from this side is equal to 30 by 3 centimeter. If we divide 30 by 3, we will get how much? 10 centimeter. So therefore, side of this equilateral triangle is also equal to how much? 10 centimeter. Understand all of you? And for the C question, it is C, a regular hexagon. What do you mean by regular hexagon? There are 6 sides will be there in a hexagon. A regular means all the sides are equal. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whose all the 6 sides are equal, because the word regular means all the sides are equal. And in this case also, the same string, 30 centimeter length string, used to form this regular hexagon. That means its perimeter also equal to how much? 30 centimeter only. So in this case also, perimeter is equal to 30 centimeter. And we know that here how many sides are there for a hexagon? 6 sides. That is 6 into side is equal to how much? 30 centimeter. And the side is equal to 30 centimeter by 6. Okay? If we divide 30 by 6, we will get 5 centimeter. So in this case, for the last question, that is for a regular hexagon, the side of this regular hexagon is equal to how much? 5 centimeter only. Understand all of you? Good. Now in 12th question, two sides of a triangle are 12 centimeter and 14 centimeter. For a triangle, there are 3 sides, but only 2 sides are given. and the perimeter of the perimeter of the triangle is 36 centimeters. That means the triangle's perimeter is also given. How much it is? 36 centimeter. What is its third side? We need to find the length of the third side. How it is, we can see here. So for a triangle means we can draw a triangle, any type of a triangle whose two sides are given. That is, this is how much? 12 centimeter, and let this side will be 14 centimeter. But the third side, don't know, not given. That we need to find the third side. For that we can take, let x. So let the length of the third side of a triangle is equal to say x, and its perimeter is given, that is how much? 36 centimeter. That means perimeter is equal to how much? 36 centimeter. And we know that perimeter means the total length of the boundary. That means 12 centimeter plus 14 centimeter plus this x. So perimeter means all the sum of these three sides. That is 12 centimeter, then 14 centimeter, and the third side we taken as x. It is equal to how much? 36 centimeter, because the perimeter is 30 centimeter. It is given in the question. Now you see here, 12 centimeter plus 14 centimeter plus x is equal to 36 centimeter. So these numbers will be added. We'll get how much? 26 centimeter plus x is equal to 36 centimeter. To find the value of x, we need to shift this 26 centimeter to the right hand side. That means 36 centimeter, and this number will go that side, means its sign will be changed. That is, plus 26 will become minus 26. And if you subtract 26 from this 36, we will get how much? 10 centimeter. So we got the value of x is 10 centimeter. Therefore, the length of the third side is of a triangle is, how much we got here? 10 centimeter. Understand all of you? Once again you see, in this question there are two sides of the triangle are given. That means say 12 centimeter and this 14 centimeter, there are two sides, and third side is not given. For that we have taken as x here. So what is the third side? That we have taken as x. We need to find the value of x. For this, what is given? The perimeter of a triangle is given. That means the total length of these three sides is 36 centimeters. So let the length of the third side of a triangle is be taken as x. Then its perimeter is equal to 36 centimeter. Perimeter means total length of the boundary. That is 12 plus 14 plus x is equal to 36. And 12 plus 14 is 26 plus x is equal to 36. And we shifted this number to the right hand side. That is number side. Already 36 is here, and this plus 26 will become minus 26. We know that any number will go from one side to another side, signs will be changed. So now 36 minus 26, whose difference is 10 centimeter we got here. So the value of x is 10 centimeter. That means the length of the third side of a triangle is, how much we got? 10 centimeter. Understand? Now in question number 14, find the cost of fencing a rectangular path of length 175 meter and breadth 125 meter at the rate of rupees 12 per meter. So in this question, they are talking about the cost of the fencing of what? Rectangular path. That means the path is in the shape of a what? Rectangle. Its dimensions are given. The length is how much? 175 meter and the breadth is 125 meter. Length is 175 meter and the breadth is 125 meter. And for finding the cost, the rate is given. Per meter, how much? Rupees 12. So we need to find the total perimeter of the path first, after getting the total length of the rectangular path. So that is the length of the fencing. Then that will be multiplied with the cost. That is per meter cost. How much? Rupees 12. Understand? So in the solution, so we have to draw a rectangle, because in this question they are talking about rectangle. So its length is given already how much? 175 meter, and the breadth is given how much? 125 meter. Okay? To need to find the total cost of the fencing, first we need to find the total length of the rectangle. Okay? So for that is the perimeter. Perimeter of a rectangle. is equal to the length of the fencing. That will be equal to, being it is a rectangle, so the formula is finding the perimeter 2 into length plus breadth. That is equal to 2 into, what is the length here? 175 meter, then breadth 125 meter. So if you add both the lengths, how much we will get? It is 300 meter. So if you multiply by 2 to 300 meter, this will be equal to how much? 600 meter. So the total length of the fencing is equal to the perimeter of the rectangle. It is equal to how much? 600 meter. Now we are going to find the cost of this fencing. At the rate of rupees how much? Per meter rate is 12 rupees, and you have total how much length? 600 meters. 600 meters, and the cost of the per meter is, that is 1 meter is 12 rupees. So the cost of fencing at the rate of rupees 12 per meter is equal to total length is how much? 600 into its cost, that is how much? 12 rupees. So if you multiply by 12 to the 6, 12 6 are 72, then 2 zeros will be added. So what is the cost we got here? Rupees 7,200. Understand all of you? Once again you see, it is a rectangle. The park is in the shape of a rectangle. Its length is 175 meter and the breadth is 125 meter. So to find the total cost of the fencing, we need to find the perimeter of this rectangle. That will be equal to the length of the fencing. That will be equal to 2 into length plus breadth. This is the formula for finding the perimeter of a rectangle. That means 2 into length is how much? 175 meter. Breadth is how much? 125 meter. The sum of these two is equal to 300 meter. That is 2 into 300. That is 600 meter. Now we have the total length of this fencing is equal to 600 meter. Now we are going to find the cost of this fencing at the rate of rupees 12 per meter. That means the cost of fencing at the rate of rupees 12 per meter is equal to the total length is multiplied with the per meter cost, that is 12 rupees. 12 6 are 72, then 2 zeros we can write here. This is a shortcut multiplication of this 600 into 12. So number into number, that is 12 6 are 72, 2 zeros will be added like this. So the total cost is how much we got here? 7,200. Understand all of you? Good. Now in question number 15, Sweetie runs around a square park of side 75 meter. Bulbul runs around a rectangular park with length 60 meter and breadth 45 meter. Who covers less distance? That means we are talking about two persons. One is Sweetie, another one is Bulbul. So Sweetie runs around a square park and Bulbul runs around a rectangular park. There are two different figures. One is a square park, another one is a rectangular park. So the side of the square park is given 75 meter and the dimensions of this rectangular park are length 60 meter and the breadth is how much? 45 meter. Who covers less distance? To find the distance who covers less, we need to find the perimeters of both the cases. That is the perimeter of a square park and the perimeter of a rectangular park. Then only we are going to see that who covers the less distance. Understand all of you? Yes. Now see, so in the solution we have to draw two diagrams. One is for square, another one is a rectangle. Okay? Around the square who runs? Sweetie. Around the rectangle who runs? Bulbul. So we need to find the total length of the square as well as total length of the rectangle. Okay? It is rectangle. This one is a square. So around this who runs? Sweetie. Around this who runs? Bulbul. Okay. Now we are going to see the total length covered by Sweetie is how much and the total length covered by Bulbul is how much. Then only we are going to compare who covers the less distance. So for that we need to find the total boundary length, that is perimeter of both the diagrams. Perimeter of a what? Here square. That is formula 4 into side and 4 into side. What is the side of the square? It is given 75 meter. If it is 75, then this is also 75 because it is a square. So 4 into how much? 75. You can multiply now. 4 5s are 20, 2 remaining. 4 7s are 28 and 2 30. That is the total length of this square park is how much? 300 meter. Okay. Now you can see the total length of this rectangle. That means the perimeter of a rectangle. That will be obtained by the formula 2 into length plus breadth. That is equal to 2 into what is the length we got here? It is given that the length is 60 meter and the breadth is how much? 45 meter. So length 60 meter, then the breadth is 45 meter. First we need to find the sum of these two lengths. This will be equal to how much? 105 meter. That is 60 plus 45 is equal to 105 meter. This 105 meter is multiplied by 2. This will be equal to how much? 210 meter. If you multiply 105 by 2, you will get 210 meter. Now you can see the total length of this square park is 300 meter and the total length of this rectangular park is 210 meter. That means this is the less distance than this distance. That means who covers less distance? Bulbul covers less distance. Understand all of you? Here 210 meter is less than which? 300 meter. By seeing this, we came to a conclusion that who covers less distance? Bulbul covers less distance. Therefore, Bulbul covers less distance than whom? Than Sweetie. Understand all of you? Good. Now in question number 16, you see what is the perimeter of each of the following figures. There are 4 figures are there. In figure A, like a square, all the sides are equal and each side is equal to how much? 25 centimeter given. And in B question, it is a rectangle because the length is equal to 40 centimeter each and the breadth is equal to 10 centimeter each. And for C question, again a rectangle, length is equal to 30 centimeter each and the breadth is equal to 20 centimeter each. And in the D question, it is an isosceles triangle because its two sides are equal. So length of each equal side is equal to 30 centimeter and the unequal side is 40 centimeter. So there are 4 questions are there. For this, we need to find the what? Perimeter of each of the following figures. And also at the last we have to say what do you infer from the answer. That means after getting the answers, what information we got, we have to write for that also. Understand all of you? So in the solution, see for the first question. So it is what? A square. A square whose each side is equal to how much? 25 centimeter. So we need to find the what? Perimeter. So for this we have to find the perimeter. Perimeter of it is a square that is equal to by formula 4 into side. And 4 into what is the side here? 25 centimeter. That is 25 centimeter. If you multiply 25 by 4, we will get how much? 100 centimeter. So the perimeter of this figure A is how much we got? 100 centimeter. Okay. Now in B question you see the solution of B. It is like a rectangle. By the given dimensions we can say it is a rectangle whose length is equal to how much? 40 centimeter and the breadth is equal to how much? 10 centimeter. So this is the breadth, this is the length. So here also we need to find the what? Perimeter. What to find? Perimeter. Being it is a rectangle, the formula is 2 into length plus breadth. That is equal to 2 into what is the length here? 40 centimeter and the breadth is 10 centimeter. Understand all of you? Now you can see 2 into that 40 plus 10. First we have to add these two. That will be equal to how much? 50 centimeter. Understand? Now if you multiply 50 by 2, we will get 100 centimeter. So in this case also for question B, for this rectangle, we got the perimeter how much? 100 centimeter. Understand? Now for C question, that is, it is again a rectangle. What is the length here? 30 centimeter. and the breadth is how much? 20 centimeter. Okay, so to find the perimeter, again we can use the same formula. Perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. Understand? That is equal to 2 into length. What is the length here? 30 centimeter, and the breadth is how much? 20 centimeter. That is again equal to 2 into 30 plus 20, how much? 50 centimeter. And if you multiply 50 by 2, we will get 100 centimeter. So in this case also, we got the perimeter of this rectangle whose length is 30 centimeter, whose breadth is 20 centimeter, is equal to, that is 2 into length plus breadth. That is 2 into what is the length? 30. Then the breadth is 20. 30 plus 20 is 50. If you multiply 50 by 2, we got 100 centimeter. For C question also, the perimeter is 100 centimeter. See, now in D question, that is the last question. So D, it is again a triangle, but this triangle seems like an isosceles because two sides are equal and the third side is not equal. That means it is an isosceles triangle whose measurements are 30 centimeter and this side also 30 centimeter and the third side is 40 centimeter, given like this only the measurements. Okay now? So in this question also, for this diagram also we have to find the what? Perimeter. So to find the perimeter of this triangle, we need to add all the three sides length. That is perimeter of this triangle. Perimeter of this triangle is equal to the total length of the boundary. That is equal to, the first side is how much? Say 30 centimeter given. Then again this side is how much? 30 centimeter, and this side is how much? 40 centimeter. So if you add, we will get 30 plus 30, that is 60 centimeter. Then again it is 40 centimeter. Then this 60 plus 40 is equal to how much? 100 centimeter. See in this question, the sides are 30, again 30, 40. We need to find the what? Perimeter of this triangle also. That perimeter of this triangle is equal to total length of the boundary. That is 30 plus 30 plus 40. We got the total length here. In this case also 100 centimeter. So according to this question, after finding the perimeter of each of the following figures, so what is the perimeter of this figure we got? For question A is equal to, also equal to 100 centimeter we got. For question B, its perimeter also equal to, we got 100 centimeter. And for this question C, the perimeter again is equal to what? 100 centimeter. And for D question, we got now the perimeter is 100 centimeter. So the second part of this question is what? What do you infer from the answer? From the answers of all the four figures, that is question A, B, C, D, we got the perimeter of A also 100 centimeter, perimeter of B also 100 centimeter, perimeter of C also 100 centimeter, and the perimeter of D also 100 centimeter. That means from the given four questions, we got the same perimeter for all the four questions. So according to the second part of this question, what do you infer from the answer? So the information we got from these four answers is that the perimeter of all the four questions or four diagrams is equal to the same only. So for the second part of this question, we write the answer like this. So the perimeters of all the four given diagrams is equal to 100 centimeter. So in this question, the perimeters first we find separately. So for A also 100, for B also 100, for C also 100, and for D also 100. So according to the second part of this question, what information we got here? The information is that the perimeters of all the four given diagrams is equal to 100 centimeters only. Hope you all understand all these questions from exercise 10.1. Okay, we'll meet in the next topic in the next exercise. Okay, good.